Welcome to the Peter Parker Show. How's it going, guys? Welcome back. Today we're going to talk about the Ranger GT. It's a new battery from Chibatterysystems, and it's supposed to double up your range. So let's give it a look. Today we're going to talk about a little thing that came in the mail, and it's called the Ranger GT. It is a product from Chibatterysystems that they sent to me to review, and today we're going to talk about it. If you guys are like me and you have range anxiety, this is the exact thing that will help with that, and it actually makes me enjoy my bike much more, and it basically makes me feel like I don't have so much stress when I ride the bike looking for an outlet, looking for a charger. It's nice to just ride and not have to worry about, you know, whether I'm gonna make it back home. So this is definitely the right thing to add. As you can see, the battery is right below the stock battery, is right on the front of the frame. So there are two batteries. There's the Ranger and the Ranger GT. I believe the Ranger GT is out of stock right now. I think it's sold out. It's really easy and accessible to just put the cables around the bike in a way that it will be kind of invisible to the eye and not very noticeable. Very easy to do. Don't need any expert hands or mechanics to do that. It's really easy, honestly. If I could do it, you guys can do it as well. I did have a video planned for you guys, but unfortunately, I did not lock the battery properly, and this happened. That is not good. Thank you, Tom.
Jesus.
Oh my God, bro. Damn. Okay. Well, it did not break, but it did get scratched. Yeah, doesn't seem like it hurt it. So don't be an idiot like me and make sure that you actually lock the battery properly. But one thing that this taught me is that these batteries they're built really tough. They're built like tanks. They're extremely durable, and honestly, when I sent the battery back to Chibattery so they can give it a look, they told me that the battery is completely fine. Even though the case was scratched and a little bumped, the inside cells of the batteries were completely fine and untouched. So that's pretty amazing. Honestly, did not expect the battery to be so tough. But the way that we know that if we lock the battery onto the mount properly is the following way, which I'll show you guys. So the way that you know that the lock is actually locked is obviously you need to use the key, which it comes with every single battery that you get. But this is important because unlike the stock battery, it doesn't lock on and clicks. When this latches onto the mount, it will not click. You will know it's latched on when it looks like it's properly mounted, but you always have to make sure you twist the key. I'll show you guys. The way that you know if it's unlocked or locked is if you look here, you're gonna see the little lock and unlocks symbols, and they're gonna be on the unlock side. When these lock and lock symbols right here are on the lock side, that's how you know that it's locked properly. So what I did is when I put it in, I didn't have it mounted correctly because there was something about the mount that was kind of bent or not on properly, so I had to kind of move these screws into different positions a little bit downwards. So change these to a different position, and then put these screws where these were in the first place, and then it worked. So what happened is that it wouldn't go all the way like this. So when I did it, I thought by doing this and going back down, it was locked. But that is wrong. That is not locked. So the way you know it's locked is you put it in and it goes all halfway circle like that, and then you pull out, and that's how you know it's locked. So you got to make sure that it goes halfway circle, and that these little logos here, the little lock signs, are completely right here on this side, and that's how you know that you locked it properly. So unlocked and locked. One more thing I'd like to say is that ever since I stole the battery, not only my range is longer, but also I've noticed that the top speed now for the battery is 31 miles per hour, and it honestly lasts almost halfway through the battery. Usually when I charge my single stock battery, the 31 miles per hour only lasts for about maybe a quarter to half a quarter of the battery. But now with the double batteries, the 31-mile top speed lasts for almost, I mean, I gotta say at least half of the battery, which is pretty amazing. I haven't noticed much of a torque improvement, but there is a slight torque power. Very slight, guys. Since we talked about the specs, we talked about the battery, what it can do, what range it has, let's move on to the video so you guys can see how it actually performs.
Today we're gonna go to LA Eastgate, but it's not on the east side today. It's on the west side. It is on our side of town. So today they're doing it in Santa Monica. Not too early in the morning, about 9 o'clock, which is a good time for me. And yeah, we're gonna test out our dual batteries. It's gonna be really nice to have the dual batteries because I always have such bad range anxiety. Honestly, it's so hard to ride in LA Eastgate and not worry about how am I gonna make it back home. I'm always planning like what route to take to go back home, if I should take a train. But now that I have two batteries, I don't have to worry about that anymore, and it's so nice. It's super nice to have that peace of mind, because it really makes a difference when you know you have more than 32 miles of range. It really makes a huge difference. So I'm really excited to try them out. I'm gonna see how long this route is to. Well, I mean, with LA Eastgate, usually they're pretty long routes. They're like 15 miles, or sometimes they're like 20 something miles. So we're gonna test it out today. I don't know if you guys noticed, but there's a new device on my handlebars. I don't know how I feel about it quite yet. I'm still kind of on the fence about it. It's not that I hate it, but it does take a lot of space in my handlebars. And I have this discussion with Urban from Herb Labs, and I told him that I like to keep my bike pretty minimal, which I do. I honestly try not to mod the crap out of the bike if it's not completely necessary, like, you know, add in you know, very bulky things to the that's why I have, you know, I just have the essentials, like my horn, my throttle, obviously, my gears, a mirror, and that's it. You know, I don't have like any other fancy stuff. So I got this because I'm a big fan of safety and basically just having a peace of mind of who's behind me. So it is nice to know that there's a car coming to my right now without having to turn my head. I'm still working on the camera angle because I can't put it right where my light is, because, you know, it's like a circular thing, so I have to put it on my bars, on my back bars, which I can't because my seat is in the way. So I have to kind of I had to put it on the side, and that works. It's just the problem is it's only on the right side, so the left side of the tire, as you can see here, you can see the tire going in circles. You can't see anything from the left side, which is where this mirror comes in handy, I guess. But if you guys want to buy it, if you guys want to check it out, I think I see Sawyer behind me. But if you guys want to buy it, if you guys want to check it out, yeah, I'll put a link in the description down below. And I think Sawyer. Sawyer, is that you? Hey, what's up? Got Sawyer here, he got his breakfast.
Much later.
The good thing about the camera is I didn't have to look on the right just to see if somebody was behind me. That's pretty nice. Alright, here we go. I'm going through Main Street all the way to Venice. So you guys are familiar with this path. Of course, we've been doing it for the last, roadkill. Yeah, we've been doing this this route for the past 3 videos. Hopefully you guys are not too tired of it, but it is nice to do it with LA Eastgate instead of just doing it solo. Yeah, I'm excited. So nice having LA Eastgate all the way on the west side, so I can actually ride with them. Bunch of assholes. What did we do? We didn't do a shit. Why was that guy complaining about us? Ooh, a bumpy road. Bumpy road. Super bumpy. It's supposed to be a smooth road, but I don't remember it being so bumpy. All I need right now is a torque update, and I'm set, man. I'm honestly set. I can give up the blinkers for a torque update any day. But man, once I get that torque update from SUPER73, I think that's gonna be the end of the modding. So I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about the battery from Chibatterysystems. As I said earlier, I have the Ranger GT, which is the one with it has double the range and a little bit extra. So one of them has the one that's a little bit cheaper, the $700 Ranger, is double the range, but the GT Ranger has double the battery, so twice the range, plus a little bit more. So I would say maybe it adds about 35 miles extra, depending on your weight, on a lot of factors. But it should add a little bit more than double the range, which is really nice. Another thing I noticed about the GT Ranger is that it upped my speed a little bit more. So when it's fully charged, it goes like 32, 31. It's not fully charged, it's like a quarter of it left. Or sorry, not a quarter, half of a quarter out, and it still gives me 31 miles per hour, which is really cool. Alright, we're leaving Venice right now. I think like we're heading towards Culver City. There's a bunch of glass on the ground. I'm trying to avoid the music, copyright music. Don't want to get a strike on my channel, so do my best to stay away from the music. Maybe I'll just keep around the front row. Some love. It's a completely new route for me, so no idea where we're heading right now, but it looks like we're leaving Venice and we're starting to go towards somewhere else that I've never been. Alright, so according to the range, we have 31 miles. So far it seems to be kind of working. I think by now it would probably be a quarter of the tank left. But yeah, I won't really know if it's working until we ride a little bit later. And if it kind of stays around here, then for sure it's working. But right now it's kind of hard to tell because it's just the beginning of the ride. But I mean, from my place to Venice, usually it's about a quarter of the tank, and it's not even a quarter yet. So I think it's working. Another red light. Oh, it just turned green. Good. So recapping on the Ranger GT, it gives me 31 miles still, even though I'm almost a quarter tank, which is really nice. So it increases an extra mile, probably an extra 2 miles if you're lighter than 200 pounds, and also gives you another extra 30 something miles. It's hard to know how much exactly because I just started riding, and it's hard to trust the range gauge. I want to show you guys that I can actually go fast. So see, I'm 31 miles, look at that, 32 miles, and I'm almost a quarter tank of battery. So it just shows that the batteries increased 2 miles extra, which is really cool. I'm very stoked about the extra speed. So nice to have a long group ride and not have to worry about range. That's like the best thing, really the best thing in the world. Had to mess with my screen a little bit because it was loose. At least I can speed up with the rest. I can speed up and catch up to the rest of everyone. There we go, 32 miles. Pretty cool, man. I'm super stoked about that. Was that Casey Neistat? think I just saw Casey Neistat. Crazy, man. Going 31 still. Love it, man. I love the battery so much. Oh, guys, it's so worth it, dude. It's so worth it, guys. 2 batteries on a Super 73 is really the way to do it. It's the way to go. 100%. It's funny to see LAE skate going through the route where I usually go to. So it's so weird. Also kind of cool. Being in a totally new route with LAE skate and not knowing exactly where we're going, it kind of makes it fun, more interesting. Because usually the routes are always the same. It's like we either go to Griffith or we go to USC and then we go through downtown. But this time it's like completely new. So it's very fun to explore with the fam, the E-fam. This is the route I took on my first video. If you guys are new to the channel, this is the first, basically the first ride I recorded with my bike was around this area. Super fun. It's a great area to ride your bike on. Let's hope a male Karen doesn't come out of the bushes with a husky and start yelling at us. That would be not fun to have that happen again. And honestly, it's not like we're going super fast in that video, and we're being respectful. We're staying in the bike lane. We weren't burning rubber. We weren't doing anything crazy. We're just riding our bikes on the bike lane, sharing it with other people, being respectful. And the guy just came out of nowhere and started blocking the path for the poor bike guy. There was an actual bicycle that the guy blocked just to yell at me. What's up, man?
Hey, how you doing?
Haven't seen you in a hot minute. How are you, man?
It's on your side of town. Like, hey.
Yeah, I know. That's why I came. I couldn't miss it, man.
All right, cool. See ya.
All right, man. All right, let's catch up to everybody. Of course, we're always the last ones. Always the last ones, but that's okay. Now we can catch up because we got 31 miles top speed. Ooh, 33 miles. God, that's terrifying. Your e-board just throttles by itself. That's like you could die. Like if you're waiting at a stoplight and your board just goes on a red light, that's like death right there, man. I see you. I see you. I literally see you. That's too funny.
Does it work?
Oh, it does. It works. Oh, this is totally new. They've never been here before. This is completely brand new to me. Oh, this is cool, man. Man, I've been here for like over 7 years in LA, and I've never been here. How come I've never been here? Crazy, man. Look at that, guys. We made it to a quarter of the battery. All this time riding, and we just got to the quarter. That's so crazy. That's so cool, man. I mean, right now, I think I would have been halfway through the battery. So this is awesome. I'm so stoked about that. Oh, this is a steep hill. I'm using all my power right now. This is a very steep hill. Woo. We got this, we got this, we got this, we got this. Right, we got over the hill. We got over the hill. Oh, this is another steep one. Oh my gosh. You know what that means. The steeper the hill, the funner the way down. Even though funner is not a word. Right, man. And there's still more hills to go. Am I the last one again? Man, how can I be the last one again? Ooh, bumpy road. Bumpy, bumpy. Wow. Wow, this is a nice spot. Damn, look at that e-bike over there. Shit, that's a cool one. Sorry, do you know how many miles we've done so far?
So far, I got you. 10 to 12?
10 to 12?
Something like that. About 13 miles.
We did 13 miles?
Yeah.
That's really that's really good.
I like this hill, but at the same time, I don't. Yo, this thing took off on me.
So we did 13 miles, and we have a quarter of battery left. Or I mean, not battery left. We have only used a quarter of the battery. Tighten up.
Yeah.
That's smart.
Very much.
Yeah, smart, man.
Very much. This thing has been dangerous for the entire ride.
Yeah. Oh, this is a regular board. You just put a battery on there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just a loaded deck. Yeah. And then everything is DIY and 3D printed and soldered by hand.
Wow.
Just the batteries are like
Self-made or self-made? You 3D printed it yourself?
I 3D printed the case for the ESC.
Yeah.
And now I'm 3D printing the case for the batteries.
Oh man, that's so cool.
Yeah, but the case for the batteries won't take 20 hours to print. So
Really? So we rode all the way from home to Santa Monica Pier, which is like, I'm gonna say like 7 miles, and then we rode another 13 miles from the pier to here, and we're only at a quarter. We only use a quarter of the range, so that means that we have a ton of range left, which is really awesome. So I'm gonna say I probably used about, I say like 20 miles. 20 miles for 1/4. That's really good. I just realized that e-board over there is not wearing any pads, just a helmet. It's risky, man. Risky, risky. Right, looks like we're passing by Sony Studios. Should be right here. Obviously really famous, Sony Studios. Oh, we got somebody down. Is he okay? You okay, man? Do you need a minute? Do you need a minute, man? He's fine? Okay. Alright. That's one good thing about the community is if somebody falls, we all stop and make sure everybody's okay. Oh shit, that is not good. We don't want anybody getting this in their tire. This is not good. I'll throw this away. Oh. Man. I saw like a metal, like sharp thing, so I threw it over there.
Is that what he hit something?
That I don't know, maybe.
I saw him hit his bike.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He hit the dude in the red pants.
Yeah. Oh, he hit him? Ah, shit. Well.
The jab stop.
Oh. Going right. As you guys can see, we lost 1 mile top speed, but we're almost halfway through the range. So honestly, when it's about to be halfway, usually my top speed is like 28, 27, so I think we're doing pretty good. And now we know for sure that the batteries are working because we've been riding for a while. For a long time, and we haven't even hit half of the range. So I'm really stoked about the batteries. Thank you so much, Chibatterysystems. Thank you so much, guys, for sending me the GT Ranger. Love the GT Ranger. My favorite thing. Honestly, my favorite modification out of all the things I put on my bike. It's like the best thing I've ever done to my bike. So shout out to them. Thank you so much, guys, for the battery. Again, you guys are lifesavers. Never have to worry about range anxiety anymore. What's up, man? Are we making a left? Not sure if we're making a left, but we should be making a left soon. think this is where we turn left. Well, maybe we're just lane splitting. Yeah, I think we're just lane splitting. Okay. Little sketchy, not gonna lie. Little sketch. Little sketch, not gonna lie. Still, top speed is still 30 miles. Looks like we're turning right. And we're back at the pier. Back at the pier, baby.
How many miles deep do you think we are?
Dude, I was just about to ask you. Did we do 26?
I don't know. I hate those roads though, they suck.
I know, man. I was worried about you guys with the bumps, especially after somebody fell. So we just finished the ride, and we're not even halfway. Not even halfway. Oh man, that's awesome. I'm gonna turn the batteries off.
Is there more to this ride?
I think that's it. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I made it.
Yeah, dude. Right?
Did you time it, Tom? Sideways. Did you do our mileage or not?
We're at 21.5 miles.
21.5 miles just from the pier over there and back. Yeah, that's pretty good, man.
So far we're at 21.
Is this the end of it? Or are we still riding?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Okay,
How
all
many
right.
miles do you think we put in already?
Well, he just told me 21.5. 21.5. I'm good because I have 2 batteries, but everybody else must be below halfway.
One eternity later.
All right, guys, we just got home and I did the math, and pretty much the whole ride from home to LA Eastgate, which was in the pier of Santa Monica, and then from the pier of Santa Monica to Culver City, and then Culver City back to the pier, and then back here, was a total of 32 miles. So 32 miles, what we did with a bike in total, and that's usually my range for just the whole battery. And I did throttle only for this one, but as you can see, I still have half of the battery left. Shout out to ChiBatteries for the battery. It's really amazing. I love it. Just want to give you guys a heads up. The way to turn it off is by turning off the battery, the Ranger GT first, and then turning off the stock battery right after. Just like that. And you are good to go. That's the way to do it. Alright guys, I think that's going to be the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe. It helps me out a lot. It helps me be bigger, stronger, faster. And if you guys want a SUPER73 of any model, any kind, there's a link down in the description below for $100 off. And that saves you $100 on any bike you want. Thank you so much guys for watching. And remember, if you want to get a Ranger or the GT Ranger from Chibatterysystems, just check it out. I'll have a link in the description below. If you guys want to buy any of the batteries, I have a code for $50 off. Use the code Peter Parker for any of their batteries, either the GT Ranger or the regular Ranger. Thank you so much guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.